As some of you may know, I made a tweet making fun of an anime studio that caught on fire from what appears to be an act of sabotage and a bunch of people died. And a lot of people lost their minds about it. A lot of people started attacking me, demanding that I be taken off of social media, etc. Like to the tune of hundreds, if not thousands of people. It's hard to get exact numbers. It's interesting. I'm just sitting here wondering, why is this the line? If I'm known for anything, it's making 9/11 jokes. And I find it very difficult to believe that an anime studio is more important than 9/11. This doesn't seem all that rational to me. I'm having a hard time trying to understand this. Now I know anime fans, and it's mostly anime fans that are doing it, sending me death threats and whatnot over Twitter. I mean, okay, yeah, fine. A death threat from a white supremacist means a lot more than it does coming from an anime fan. But it's really interesting to sit back and look at the sensibilities of people. I pointed out that 22,000 children die every day from poverty enforced by capitalism. And they don't express that kind of outrage. I'm sure there are people that do, and they should. But I'm questioning these people that are so angry over a joke about an anime studio being completely nonplussed about these kinds of deaths. It's really interesting to me. The World Health Organization has put out another warning, like an emergency situation in the Congo about the Ebola virus. And this isn't even worth mentioning. I mean, 1,500 people have died. But making fun of an anime studio is more important. You know, I used to laugh at Filthy Frank's video on Weeaboos. But it's strange, like I kind of get it now. There's a very strange irrationality to it. When someone says something that I don't like on the internet, I ignore them. Unless there's something significant about them. Like they're the President of the United States. Or they wield a significant amount of power in the world. But apparently this kind of logic doesn't apply to me. I mean, if you want to be upset about it, please, by all means. I'm not going to tell you that you shouldn't be upset about it. And if you feel the need to yell at me for it, you know, by all means. I've been yelled at for a decade. But I think it's okay to point out the irrationality of this. If it's really okay for me to make fun of 9/11 but not an anime studio, I think you really need your priorities straight. Because a lot of these people make fun of the Holocaust, and that's okay. And to be perfectly funny, I don't even think that's okay. But at no point am I sending them death threats or acting like what they're doing is somehow significant to me in my life and the context of the world. I've really come to have a deeper understanding than I did previously. The irrationality of this is beyond my solid comprehension. To a degree, I can understand somebody made fun of something you like, so you're going to lose your mind over it. But to care about this so deeply, and to ignore real, genuine humanities across the world that have killed tens of millions of people, hundreds of millions. I was the one who originally put together the list of killed by capitalism that basically everybody plagiarizes. I counted 1.6 billion people that have been killed by it. But this doesn't ever enter into their minds. This is only significant because they like anime. So do I. I have 2 whole series of Tokyo Ghoul mangas. I've got the entire collection of Dragon Ball Z on DVD. But maybe people's priorities are just a little bit out of whack. It's interesting that I can point out how many people are dying from U.S. sanctions. I don't know how many people have died as a result of British colonialism or U.S. imperialism. And nobody even notices that I said it. Something so significant, so important. But then if I make fun of deaths surrounding anime, it's like front page news to these people. And I don't mean to generalize because I don't have a way of actually proving it. But I'm pretty sure all the people whining about the anime studio, or my comments regarding the anime studio, I should say, were first world people. That doesn't surprise me in the least. It's just very interesting when I sit down and think about it and really see the priority in the minds of these people. And frankly, it just makes me hate the first world even more. No one cries when thousands of Japanese kill themselves because of capitalism and alienation, but choose to cry when a few animators die. Think about that.